pass from Havili was magic. The shift on for Crotty. Boom, far down you go, Quackett Smith. Me, oh my, I have enjoyed that. Yes, boy.
Sit back, relax, put your belt on, enjoy the show.
Who's going to round us out with some Fly-Halves so we
We're
can
gonna
fly
share
on into dessert?
Yeah, we can share it. Look, we'll start off with the top Fly-Halves.
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 Fly off on him.
Look, the first one is, he's got to be the first draft pick. If you're not picking him, you're a lunatic. It's Richie Mo'unga.
It has never been so clear.
532 total points, 100 points clear of anyone else. 48.4 average, which is 16.2 points clear.
We did say Cody Taylor was 180 points clear.
We did, yeah. Pretty big.
Yeah. And what was his vault?
Harry's here trying to convince someone to pick Cody Taylor first.
Yeah.
He's trying to get in your heads.
I am.
The mind games
do you want to go check out his vault and we can come
No, look, the difference I think for Cody Taylor was 11 points. Richie Mo'unga is a 16-point difference between first and second. So, if you're looking purely on value-based drafting, who do you lose the most by not picking? It's Richie Mo'unga.
And can we also point out that his last three average is 85.7.
And his last
five is 78. He just got better. He's just getting better.
His last three average is about the same as Nelson's entire fantasy team. You know what I mean?
Yes. I need him in my team.
He's almost up there with Severis's 2019 form.
Sure. 100 point average.
Almost.
That is brilliant. The other ones in the top Fly-Halves, we've got James O'Connor. Developing more.
I love how your tone of voice just dropped. Like, all right, we're past Richie.
Yeah.
There you go, James O'Connor.
Tells the whole story, yeah.
No, James O'Connor, very good. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you down.
No, James O'Connor's a good player. Craigs didn't put in his stats like he was meant to. But, look, he's just developed and come back and really, really matured for the Reds. Very influential for them. He's not a bad fantasy player. Got the ability to break the line himself. Beat defenders. I think he's listed in as a centre. Currently, he needs to be changed across.
He will be changed across.
He will be playing as a fly-half, no doubt. But look, he's just a very influential player. It's clearly late for Harry.
Technical difficulties.
So his average last year was actually 38.4 with 0.51 points per minute. And just the out-and-out start. He should be getting every single minute for them. They've lost a backup or two there as well.
Like you said, his 5-round average was 51 points. Like
we're
looking at how crazy Richie's was. Yeah, but James O'Connor's was also extremely good.
Yeah, look, he's a very good player. We then go across to Josh Ioane, the man that's always one step away from Mo'unga in my eyes. He's absolutely brilliant.
Mo'unga 2.0.
Yeah, that's harsh, but fair. Look, he only had a 30.5 average last season with a 0.47 points per minute. But again, a last three average of 61. What's with all these Fly-Halves killing it in the last few weeks? Last five average. And it'll be the same for the Kiwis because they'll be versing Aussies. So they're going to have big ones at the back end of this year too.
Yeah, the last few weeks were nuts. Those are those weeks Aaron Smith was like,
on fire. Then to round it out, we've got Noah Alessio with a 34.8 in his first season, and Will Harrison, who he had 425 total points, second and 100 points clear of the following, but a 32.2 average. He just got bulk minutes last year. We expect him to get bulk minutes this year. And for those two, vying for a spot in that Wallabies squad and that 1 year of extra maturity, that 1 year of professional coaching there and more chances, they're going to continue to build.
The best thing about Will Harrison is he's such an accurate goal kicker. So if you don't get your Richie Mo, James O'Connors, you want someone that's going to bank your consistent points. As long as the Tars are scoring points, which it looks like they can, then he's a very good shout.
Funny thing about him is he didn't start that solid in his kicking pre-COVID. And then, they were talking about developing and changing their kicking techniques. And he just, faster than all the other Aussies, he clicked and got that new technique really, really quickly. So, you've got to expect him to continue that form. Some others like Alessio might actually improve and jock.
Yep.
Do you want to take us across into the biggest increase?
Yeah, so the biggest value increases, I thought no-brainer, Bryn Gatland. So his average, huge, 1.5 points. I think his only points for the season must have been beating his dad's team. But look, I think he's probably the favourite for me for the fly half jersey.
Although you did just
tough.
watch that Rivez Rahana video. Definitely
Too young, mate.
butchered his name.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, look, I think
wasn't
he's just.
bad.
I know I'm with you. I think he's too young.
Too young.
Caleb Trask is the obvious other option, but my gut feeling
Is it-
personally is he's been brought over to be the top fly half number one by Dad. But also, the Chiefs cannot afford to have another bad year. They just can't. The coach will be gone.
Yeah.
So if that's the case,
they
that
need someone who's
means
up to the Trask.
They need someone that's up to the Gatland.
Well, the other question marks, with the Lions, what's happening with Gallen? Because is he going to be there more and filling that role of an assistant this year?
Yeah, hard to know.
Macmillan, Clad McMillan.
Yeah,
He'll be coaching.
who knows what he's thinking, to be honest. But Josh Ioane, the other one, we mentioned him already. He had a 30.5 average. Last three average, though, was 61, I think you mentioned. Last 5, 40 average and a 0.47 points per minute. He finished strong, and the issue for him was that he came in late and he had to wrestle with Mitch Hunt to get that starting jersey. Super Rugby pre-COVID, they were looking at him as potentially an inside centre, which just stuffed him around
Really
as well.
messed him up.
So I think if he starts the year at 10, he has the potential to jump his average significantly. Maybe not 61 points, but I would be not surprised at all if he was top 3.
Yeah, I agree. He should be right up there.
Yeah, no, I'm excited about him. He's a player who I guess most similarly plays like Richie Mo'unga. A lot of similar styles of play.
Yeah.
What are we doing now? We're doing the
biggest drop.
Value drop.
biggest drops. Jono Lance. Unfortunately for Jono, there has been a few players kind of come in and steal his thunder. We've had Domingo Miotti, who we think will be starting at the Force, Argentine international. Miotti, we went back and looked at his stats pre-COVID. He had, am I stealing one of Smokey as well? Sorry, Nels, too bad, mate. He had two games where he started for the Jaguares. And look, it's safe to say that he nailed it in those games. He had a 0.41 points per minute, and he scored 59 and 43 points in those two games. So when he actually got a go, he was killing it. So the reason, John Lance dropping down, we've had Miotti and Jake McIntyre come back. So we've still got Jack McGregor around, who I guess is still trying to vie.
Fullback option.
He's trying to vie for that fullback role. And now battling with Rob Carney, but
and will be an outside back option for us as well, I should say.
Yeah, very good. So, so Jono, I don't know where he fits in the picture. Obviously, he can play fullback. He can play almost anywhere in the backs, but he's a fullback or a fly half.
Might be more of a Mr. Fix-It-Off
experience.
I think so.
Bench.
Yeah, absolutely. And number of valuable options. We've done it 5 for fly halves. Otherwise, don't worry about it. But it's really Richie, Daylight, and move on.
Yeah, Richie, then there's a couple. But
look,
they're a long way down.
I'd still think James O'Connor and Josh Ioane are tier 2.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at your Noah Lolesios, Will Harrison. Yeah,
I agree.
It just continues to go step by step. So I think it is important not to be stuck with the bottom ones.
Mm.
Yeah, if you miss out on Mo'unga, which you should if you're not first, then you need to get one of those next two, or else you're actually going to be missing a fair bit.
The Volp.
Yep. So are you going to take us into it?
Nels, why don't you, mate?
No problem.
You got the steam here to get us through the end of this pod.
Richie Mo'unga with his 48.5 average. He was in number 1 clearly. In our number 16, number 8. I'm too busy worrying about Craig's. Number 8 was Jack McGregor with 21 points.
It actually wasn't. It was John O'Lance. Sorry. Don't worry, I fixed it.
6, 7, 8. I got Jack McGregor.
I know you do, because you don't have James O'Connor.
Fair. So then when we're looking at that
was easy to follow.
Yeah,
So what was the Volp?
Good fix. 27.4.
Woo! Big Volp.
Yeah, very
And
very
16
change.
points of that is Richie Mo, which once again means 11 points in the next 7 positions. Not second row insignificant, but pretty insignificant.
Yeah, Richie Mo'unga and all else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good.
Look,
All right.
we already went through the smoky of Miotti.
Yeah.
The other one was we had Jake McIntyre there. Whoever gets that start, but we all think it's going to be Miotti,
And want it to be Miotti.
and they're crazy if they don't.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be Miotti. I want it to be freaking Jake McIntyre.
I want it to be an Aussie all the time.
Mate, I want to see Kubeli and Miotti. I want the Force to try and win a game, just not against the Tars.